Fried chicken cutlet. Good cheese. Usually a blend of American for the melty, and then just something else good. There's provolone is always pretty solid for it. You can't do Swiss, not my favorite. Lettuce, tomato, not too much, and then mayo, the best quality you can get because that can make that sandwich on just a real nice like slightly crusty demi baguette, and it's the good tier.
This is a grilled cheese?
No, this was just us talking about sandwiches, which might have been a suddenly sneaky way to guess to say the word of the day, which we have achieved.
What? Yeah. Which was?
Bread. And we got Jordan's
there.
entire sandwich without saying it.
Yeah, Jordan described an entire sandwich without saying the word bread.
So we're only doing the alarm once.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, I think bread was the correct difficulty of word.
I agree.
Quite naturally. That was genuinely naturally.
After we got destroyed and not finding the other two.
I knew it was bread because I was back at the comms desk, and as the sandwich question came in, completely forgot.
It just leaves the bread.
Boy.
That's incredible.
Anybody else have perfect sandwiches?
Oh boy, do
I know, I was going to say, Ian's probably got some sandwich opinions.
I mean, the biggest thing about the sandwich is not necessarily what you put on it. If you like those hoagies, if you like the Subway sandwiches, the key is not necessarily. You got to do the whole thing. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to make myself a sandwich with some ham and some lettuce and some tomatoes and some cheese," and expect if you go to Subway, they put the mayo on. They put the olive oil on. They put the salt and pepper on. And then, here's the important thing. You usually take that sandwich that has been wrapped up tightly and at least let it rest for 15 minutes while you walk back to your office or whatnot. And it's that time that lets all those flavors marry into it.
Gotta wet the dries.
Yeah.
I would really love to get your opinion on it because somebody I have vibes on this too. What is your opinion of chips inside of a sandwich?
Love it. Love it.
You love it? You're a fan of the crunch?
If every other ingredient is soft, I do like a almost tasteless chip. Like the most basic is often the better, just because I want the crunch and the texture. If there's other crunchy bits in there, I'm not a huge fan because I just wanted the texture.
Would you prefer like I know that for a while I used to get like the McCain like fried onions or whatever that would just like be in the thing and that you could like shake on and whatnot. Would you prefer like Lay's chips over something like that?
Oh, over top of or in addition to? Because I would put them both in, to be honest.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of crunch.
It sure is, but the flavor is different.
Yeah.
Your onion's giving you that onion flavor, and as long as you're not using ketchup chips, I think you're good.
Okay, you want it to feel like you're biting into like a hardware drawer.
Not necessarily. I did actually have a hoagie last night with crisp capicola on it in the middle, and that
Need some gabagool.
little extra crunch. Oh, the gabagool was there. Let me tell you what.
One of my first apartments growing up was a place that was on top of a banh mi shop on White Avenue in Edmonton.
Yeah.
And every morning I got to wake up to the fresh smell of baguettes.
A banh mi might actually be the perfect sandwich.
I would agree.
Yeah.
What I frequently say when someone's like, if you could only have like one culture of food for the rest of your lives, what would it be? Vietnamese is usually like my go-to.
Interesting.
That's I always like to cheat on this one and say United States because we have everything in there in some form or another. Because I genuinely don't know if I could answer that in good conscience because of how deep I love food.
What does the United States mean though? Because it's not like, to me it'd be, the things that were invented in the States.
I agree with that.
So you can't be like pizza.
You can't call yourself a melting pot and then say
I think that this is, now we're getting to nitty gritty, which is in my mind the United States and Canada, a huge amount of this to the same extent, takes traditional ingredients and original preparation techniques from whatever culture immigrated to the two countries of immigrants, and then took newer ideas or different ingredients due to new preparation and made a evolution or just a difference of what they have.
But I will tell. But I have a brewing master's thesis in my head for the past 20 years that that is exactly what Japan does and does it better.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Before we scoot on from it,
Yeah.
Kelly, it looked like you had a sandwich.
Oh, yes, I do actually. I think my go-to sandwich is gonna be a roast beef dip.
Oh,
If
sure.
it's done right.
Yeah.
It's got to be done right. I personally, the bread's got to be crispy and crunchy. Got to have that good flavor. You need to have sautéed mushrooms. I prefer caramelized onions because that sweetness helps.
Agree.
And then fresh horseradish
Yes.
and a really good either like Swiss or a Jarlsberg or something like that. And then just really good beef and just there you go, perfect sandwich. I actually just had
Yeah, you're making me
dinner
want to want the.
last night.
I'm agreeing on the beef dip. I am also like somebody who just likes to slather it in horseradish if I can.
That's I am literally the person who will eat a Swiss and horseradish sandwich if I'm just like I just
Okay, I went to a steak, not a steak. I went to Earl's.
Wow, you do just like.
No, I was like, I can't even front on this one. I was like, I went to Earl's downtown Victoria, and I got a steak.
Oh, sorry.
And when they brought the steak, I was like, hey, can I also get some horseradish? And the waiter just kind of like looked at me and was
Oh. No, they've
No.
Earl's has no legs to stand on there.
like, sure, right? And I was just like, and they were like, sure. 20 minutes go by.
What?
Nothing has come by. And I'm like, oh, that's fine, whatever. I'll just eat it. I like the steak as is. A couple of minutes later, they return with a small little, like, dish of dry horseradish that they just grate, like the powder that they just grated.
No.
And we're like, here you go, weirdo. You know, and I was just like, oh, you know what? I think I'll pass. That's fine. I had, like, never heard of it before. It's mind-blowing to me.
I do want to point out, though, for Jordan specifically, that there are American foods that have been invented that are incredible. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and I will give you California rolls. That's an American dish.
I will take what pizza is now compared to the Neapolitan style, because in my mind, a Neapolitan pizza and like an American New York City style
Like a
or
Brooklyn
Detroit style,
slice
or
kind of a thing.
yeah, they are two very different, like same base ingredients, same style of preparation as a greater concept, but they are a very different experience.
Oh, Italian food is just like 18 different cuisines in a trench coat. So yeah, you can't just say that. Yeah, there's one particular type of pizza from that.
American barbecue.
Yeah.
Yes.
American
Oh.
barbecue.
Which then gets
Which
into the
alone has a war.
Then it starts a fight.
Yeah.
No, your founding fathers let you have two different kinds of barbecue.
Which then turn into like seven,
Seven?
and
I
then
was
they
like,
all
I was
hate
gonna
each
say,
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, one
there's-
day, I would love one day in the far distant utopian future,
Better future.
love to do a tour of the South and just do a barbecue tour of
yeah.
the Southern U.S.
Yeah, Serge and I were in. Oh, you.
Yeah.
Serge, Jordan and I were in Atlanta very recently, and I have not gotten to have like a lot of like the like southern barbecue, and it was Serge's first time actually having collard greens.
Oh, God.
What do you think?
Big fan. I had them prior.
Yeah.
But I huge fan. We had a really interesting dish that was collard greens on pancake on like on
Johnny Cakes, I think is what they were technically.
yeah.
Yeah.
This
small
place we
pan-
went to was
is a fusion. Kind
it was a fusion of very standard ingredients for Southern barbecue, and a lot of the same preparation for individual components. But they wanted to like instill some of what they've been learning and doing in their culinary career. So it came out in like a very different way. Like ribs were not they were still like traditional barbecue ribs, but you know, slightly different sauces, different like preparation. It wasn't just like here's a rack of ribs, go off, king. It wasn't on the metal sheet tray with the butcher's paper with the small pile of red onions on the side. Like every
This was definitely a
time it was.
fancier joint.
It was really good.
It was great.
The food was great.
Big fan of Atlanta. It was a cool city.
Did you end up doing grits yet?
I have not had grits yet.
Okay.
No, I will say that grits are one of those things that like people need to just stop describing them to me, and I just need to have them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I was hoping somebody would take you somewhere.
No, yeah, I had I think a couple of opportunities to have ordered them, but I was like, this needs to be like maybe the side dish or something, so
Yeah.
it's not like my main kind of dealio. But I just worry that it's similar to how cheesesteak has been for me, which is like I've been to Philadelphia so many times.
Oh,
And I'm
here
like,
we go.
I'll go to this
No,
place, and I'm like, oh, it's all right. And people are like, well, that's because you didn't go to the good place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's the good place? And then I go to the good place, and I'm like, this is still pretty mid. And they're like, well, that's because you didn't go to the good place.
We-
And then I go to the good place, and it's, you know.
Regina, stop watching. No, just tell Regina go.
we could ask-
Stop
yeah.
watching.
We could watch every person. We could ask every person in this room where the best burger place is and get
Exactly. And
this
so,
many different answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pharmacist Judge in chat literally like just drove Graham and I around the city to like different cheesecake
Nice.
or steak places over the course of the weekend, and yeah.
There's 2 for Delisandro's.
Yeah.
Well,
Which you went to.
I went to Nick's as well. Like people are already like. This reminds me of that one stand-up comedian who's talking about like astrology, and they're just like, you know, and they're just like, and guess what I am? And they're like, you're a Scorpio, and he's like, no, or whatever, and he's like, I'm a Virgo, and someone's like, I knew it, and he's like, I'm not a Virgo either, I lied to you. And they're like, you know, I'm a Gemini, and they're like, I knew it, and I'm like, I still lied to you.
Yeah,
It's like that's how I feel like with whenever it comes to
Chat has it of like there's some things that's whatever is closest to you and is of like enough quality that's good. In Seattle, it's teriyaki places. If you want teriyaki place, the best one is whatever is closest to you that doesn't taste bad. Philly cheesesteak, same deal. Slice shop in New York City. Yes, there are places for amazing pizza and whole people who make full careers of it. But if you're just going for a slice, it is whatever is close to you. Because if you want a slice, you're just going for the slice.
Shout out to Kenji, who's too much of a coward to come on Desert Bus, but for actually breaking down the creation of teriyaki
Yep.
food
Sure.
in Seattle.
I keep running into him. Also,
Do you?
it's very strange.
Give him my card.
He lives in the neighborhood. We go to the same pizza place sometimes.
Does anybody have any more food opinions or anything they want to share?
I think, especially with you mentioning the Philly cheesesteak, something I think about is that also, like, people get such strong opinions about stuff, and then some people, you just don't like it, or it's just not your gig.
That is it. Yeah.
And
Like
it's like-
yeah.
It's such a, some people, it's like, well, you didn't go to the right place. It's like, well, maybe it's just not their food.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's the food that you're absolutely faced on a Friday night, and it's just you need something inside of you, you know.
So for food wise, I will always give any type of food 2 chances because I'm always willing to give it the benefit of the doubt that the first time was just prepared badly or was different. But if 2 times I don't like it, I can clearly put it in the I don't like it, and I have a couple of point of references to say this is why this is not for me.
I also give it a 5-year cooldown.
That's
Your
a good
taste buds
idea, too.
change.
Yeah, absolutely.
And make sure the second time you try it is a different situation.
Yes.
Okay.
This time, right?
Can I do a tiny rant? A very quick
Sure.
rant.
Absolutely.
Very quick rant, bitch, just based off something that Kelly said that reminded me. What of like, you didn't go to this place, you didn't go to this place. When someone asks for restaurant recommendations in a big city and they're there for like a weekend, don't give them stuff in suburbs or that needs like a 45-minute car ride.
They definitely do
We,
that.
You
Yeah.
know what? Mask off. We are there for a magic convention. I am stuck in one place. Stay in downtown, please.
If it can't
Thank you.
deliver to a hotel downtown, don't bother.
Yeah.
The Seattle restaurant, Empyrean.
Oh man! Oh,
Sorry.
This new Seattle restaurant. It's the TikTok food influencer voice that everyone's using. This Seattle restaurant is putting out the best banh mi. It's in Bellevue, a different city across a toll bridge.
There's a place called Local Victoria Eats that does something similar on Instagram, and they're like, you can just easily go to Tofino and pick this up, and it's like that's like a 3-hour drive.
One way.
Yeah, one way, right? Like, I'm like, no,
On
it's
terrible roads that sometimes are closed.
Yeah.
You won't even-
Yeah.